Hi, my name is Ermina. This is Panther Hunt Trades, and you are welcome to watch a video how I analyze my charts. We're not gonna trade, just analyze. Okay, welcome and let's dive in. Okay, hello guys. I'll show you in this video how you can use TradeLocker and use my strategy using the same broker that I do. All you need is just these four tools, so save them as your favorite. Why I like TradeLocker is also because it has everything in one. You can also trade and analyze and draw. Okay, so let's go to the 4-hour timeline and time frame and check for resistance and support. I'm doing it from beginning, so you will see all the steps. So pick the area where the price was respected the most. So we have that. Let's go to 1 hour. Actually, I advise to also save in your favorites the time frames you're using the most. So that would be for us 1 hour, 4 hours, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, and for scalping we can also keep 1 minute. Yep. So the supply and demand of today on Bitcoin would be, yeah, we use this one, the line would be over here. Same as resistance, and I wish my laptop was faster. And over here, to do it more accurately you would need to zoom in and over here at the top pick the highest wick and draw at the bottom of it. The opposite way also at the bottom, the lowest wick, the highest point, like that. So let's mark it up. If you're going from the right to the left, here you have a lower high, because this creates higher high, higher high, lower high. Okay, you can go one more, lower high. Okay, lower low. Higher low. Equal low. And lower low. Okay, so from this chart, what do you see? Do you see an M or do you see a W? At the moment, I don't see anything special, but that could be possibly this. Could be. Some people could see an M over here, but I think it's not valid enough. Right? Usually I trade just gold or NAS because it has it's very volatile and has a lot of volume, so it's easier to find an entry. But yeah, I thought, why don't we also analyze crypto? So what we're gonna do next, go in a 15-minute. And you will have to turn on VWAP session. By the way, don't forget to use only Heikin Ashi candles. As you see, that's what I have. And indicators, you can simply write VWAP. Yes, this one. Turn on the session. Okay, so what you see, indeed, Bitcoin is downtrending at this point because it's underneath the line. So we would be waiting for M to form. Now draw a BOS point. But first we go to 1 hour again. There are two ways to do that. First of all, you could just use a Fibonacci retracement from the lowest point until the top. Super easy. So as you see on 0.5 over here, it's your BOS. The other way would be, indeed, when you have your M, for example, if that would be the case. Imagine you have an M over here. Of course, this is not valid as we see. Your BOS break of structure would be where the middle wick is crossing. Yeah, well, actually it would have been more like that, but it's not. So that would be your BOS, and you would have to write here, of course, change the color. I'm not gonna go through these steps now, but you can change for yourself. And what you would be expecting, that this would go down and bounce off from the last lower low and retrace to break of structure and then go back. But of course you need to follow the market and stay patient. I would enter in 5 minutes. So when you go in 5 minutes or 15 is also possible, you would have to wait, but even 15 is better at this point. You would have to wait for a full candle like this one, a full candle to break through the structure. So when it's full like that, when it has zero wick over here like this one, it's time to enter. So imagine you're entering. What you would be doing, I'll show you very clearly. You would go in a short position because of course we're selling here, so the stop loss would have to go right under the second full candle, and you can easily go for 1 2 2 1 2 3 R or you can just pick the last lower low. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video, bye.